Intel's announcement of Microsoft as a foundry customer got all the attention, but the preview of the next generation Xeon, codenamed Clearwater Forest, might actually be more important. Building on Sierra Forest, this new Xeon moves to the 18A process technology, RibbonFET, and PowerVIA, and brings in advanced packaging techniques like Foveros Direct 3D and EMIB 3.5D. Man, you made me read all of those words, Stephen. So can you tell me what do all those acronyms mean and why are they important?
Absolutely. Well, I can't 100% tell you what all those acronyms mean because you know how it goes. But I will say Intel's Foundry Day was a big success. The company really did make a splash with Microsoft and others saying that they were going to give contracts to the foundry business for $15 billion, which is just great. The other thing, though, was Gelsinger announcing that they're getting really good industry support across the board for their next generation stuff. And among the next generation stuff are all those things you just mentioned. So all that comes together really in this next generation product line, which is called Clearwater Forest. So what is Clearwater Forest? Well, first off, this is a Xeon series CPU. It's the successor to the Sierra Forest, which itself is really brand new. We've talked about Sierra Forest here on the rundown before, and the news there, the reason that's cool is that Sierra Forest packs as many as 288 cores on a single processor package. In other words, you can have a single socket CPU with 288 actual physical cores, not virtual cores. That is in line with what we're seeing with a lot of the new hyper dense processing that's going on with ARM CPUs. Of course, AMD also has their Zen 4C, and they recently talked about Zen 5C, which is their compact core. But the Intel efficiency cores that they're using in the Xeon, they're way more compact. Intel is able to jam these things in, fill up a processor with them. Sierra Forest is promising a lot. Clearwater Forest basically takes that concept and goes completely to the next level. This brings all the cool stuff Intel can do. Number one, we've got their 18A process technology. You've heard of nanometers, oh, this is 5, this is 3. Well, 18A is basically 1.8. It's kind of like further down there. Of course, none of those numbers actually line up to physical dimensions anymore. It's just basically how many transistors they can cram together and how closely they cram them together. So 18A also has all sorts of cool new technologies. So RibbonFET is the first new way of orienting and organizing those transistors physically after FinFET. So this is a really important move for energy efficiency. We've also got PowerVIA, which is another important thing. I know it's kind of abstract, but essentially it's a new way of bringing the voltage into the chip that's more efficient, both in terms of packaging and power. We've also got other packaging technologies going on here in terms of how they're bonding these chips together, how they're combining them on the die, the physical interfaces. All of this is stuff that Intel has worked a very long time to bring to the market. And it looks like this next generation Clearwater Forest is going to finally, basically, it's going to be the perfect storm, bring all these things together in a Xeon CPU that Intel suggests is going to be way beyond anything AMD can do. That is huge industry news. So yeah, this is a game changer, asterisk, if it works.